A young man was shot while doing his job, and the case remains unsolved to this day. This is the mystery of Kenny Jerome's death on Mystery in the Mountains. Terry Magnan discovered the lifeless body of one of his employees on July 7, 2005. It was 33-year-old Kenneth Jerome. He was shot at work while feeding the cows on the Magnan farm. According to police, it appeared the shooter was armed with a long-range rifle and shot Kenny nearly half a mile from where his body was found. Childhood friend Lori Fisher says she knew Kenny for a long time.
Kenny was in our life since we were 11 years old, and Kenny was just one of our closest friends. He was basically, he'd go to our family holidays, and he was with my folks a lot, and so he spent a lot of time with us for many, many years.
Kenny was born and raised in Fairfax, Vermont, where he enjoyed snowmobiling, fast cars, and Ford Mustangs. At the time of Kenny's death, he had a 7-month-old baby girl with his partner, Jennifer Miller.
It was almost like Kenny, he never thought a family was a reality for him. Kenny was a hard worker, and he was always content with just being him.
Jennifer Miller had been divorced from a prior marriage with Dennis Harness that continued to cause problems. Miller and Harness had 2 children and continued to co-parent together. It caused tensions between the families, and Kenny became worried about him and his family's safety.
Kenny had reached out to me a couple days prior with a distressing incident that someone tried to run him off the road. And while they were doing it, raised their hands at him in a gun formation, like they were going to shoot him.
Lori Fisher was a practicing attorney at the time and says a conversation concerned her.
Kenny was not a guy who was scared of anything. And when we were young and teenagers, Kenny was the guy who would defend anybody who was getting picked on, or if he thought someone was in the wrong, he's the one who spoke up. And to hear him have fear in his voice, that was unique.
To this day, the weapon has not been found, and the case remains open and unsolved.
He was a good kid. I miss him dearly every day.
Terry Magnan declined to be filmed on camera, but stated at Kenny's memorial in 2005, quote, "Kenny turned out to be more than an employee. He was a good friend and part of the family. Many times he was with us on special occasions or events, and his smiles and wittiness would always liven up a party." If you have any information regarding this case, please contact the Vermont State Police. Covering cold cases across the region, I'm Libby Farrow, and this is Mystery in the Mountains.